Disclaimer now, this is in fact an official fucking rant. So if I spoil some content for you, you haven't watched the season or series in general, I recommend you do that now before you watch this video. Moving on. Dear God, this has got to be one of the most ADHD animes I've ever fucking watched. I mean, let's just talk about this season for now, which is the last season, the 4th season. It is just all over the place. Like, going back to my comment down here, the first episode is fine. It's perfect. But after that, there's no action. You're blank on the action scene until halfway through the fucking season. And then, you get this magic fucking battle going on here where fucking the mercs come in, but then the elves are coming in to abduct fucking Tiff because she's a void mage or she's been possessed by devil magic or whatever. But then they see Sato, they want to take him and all this other shit. Ugh, fucking A. Problem being here, everybody went to sleep in the fucking water. Everybody wakes up the next day, everybody's fine. What the fuck happened to the mercenaries? What happened to them? They just went poof. They just into thin air. They're gone. They never happened. They were just poof. Good. They don't exist anymore. But oh no. We know they exist because they joined you in the last fucking battle against the ancient dragon. They're there. You can hire them. They're your best friends now. What the fuck? Holy fuck. Alright, now let's jump into the actual content of this. People are going to sit down and they're just yelling about this because they're like, quote, too much romance. I will have to say, from the 2nd to the 6th episode, dear God, because of the fact that there's no damn action, I have to say it, too much romance. And I'm a fantasy romance lover. I mean, look at me. I absolutely adore Spice of It. I love that anime. But for crying out loud, you cannot pace this right to save your life. Ah! Which brings me up to the last, 3 episodes where they actually got it right. The pacing seemed right. They got the romance correct. It was just action, romance, action, completely based straight. It just balanced itself out perfectly. Pacing was beautiful for the last, I'll give you 4. I'll give you the last 4 episodes. The rest of it was just all nitty-gritty bullshit. Stuff that made you seem like a 12-year-old wrote it because they thought they knew how love worked bullshit. Why? And now I'm going to get to my favorite topic of this entire series, which is the dragon. That blue dragon. What was her name? Shafilda or something like that. I can't pronounce it correctly. Don't judge me. My pronunciation is shot. So, Shafilda. The blue dragon. For one, it's a blue dragon. It's fast as hell. I mean, who fucking doesn't love it? I mean, it's badass, right? Okay. For the first season, it's just a dragon. It never mentions to you that it's anything more than just a fucking dragon. Get into the 2nd season, okay? Then you get the hint that it's kind of getting more than a dragon, and I believe this is in the 2nd season. It's either in the 2nd or the 3rd season. I may be getting my order mixed up here. Then it becomes more than a dragon. Instead of a dragon, it's something called a nature animal. So now it's a girl. It can be a dragon and a girl. It can just swap between the two. It's like, the fuck? It's a person, but it's a dragon. Excuse me? I mean, I get that this is magical and this is fantasy. But, I mean, what? You're not going to mention that for the first, 2 seasons? 1.5 seasons. I'll give you that much leeway. You're not going to mention that it's a nature dragon for that amount of time. Dear God, what were you thinking? Ugh. I get that they were looking for more content, looking for a plot twist, But that's one of those plot twists you hint at for a while before you can actually put it out in the open. They never hinted at it till the 2nd season. And then they gave you a 2-episode leeway before they actually gave it to you. Okay. Moving on. Oh yeah. Another good topic. We're missing a tag here. Could someone tell me what it is? I mean, wow. there's a major one missing from here that really just botches this whole thing. And this picture kind of gives it away. I mean, they got everybody here except for these dudes up here. Just ignore these guys up here. And it's a harem. It is completely and utterly nothing but a motherfucking harem. I mean, half of the freaking season, they're busy looking for a damn mansion for these two to stay in, and she jumps in, and fucking Tabitha jumps in, and Tiff jumps in, and apparently there's this mirror that links the castle to the mansion that they got given by the queen, so she could just jump through the portal, so she jumps in. Oh my god. Where the fuck is the harem tag? This reminds me of SAO in a way, because of the fact that these girls are completely fucking useless without their damn boyfriend. if Sato is not anywhere in the vicinity, they are completely fucking useless. They just, oh my god. I will give it to you. They gave him some strength at the last two episodes where they split them up, where Sato goes back to his home world and all this. Spoiler alert, I already did that at the beginning. Where he goes back to the home world and whatnot. Oh my god. Just what the fuck were you thinking? Oh my god. Okay. That may just be a misconception by the people I get the anime from, so don't hate on the actual anime itself for not including the tag, but fuck it. I've actually looked on a couple other websites that doesn't have the tag there. I mean, that may be because the entire series never had the tag there, but I mean, why should you add it now, right? Alright, moving on to the fantasy bit. Completely botched. And I say that it's completely botched for the main reason that there's no common sense. I mean, and that is the first thing that got brought to my mind. There is absolutely no common fucking sense about this anime. Which, I mean, in a sense, a fantasy isn't supposed to have too much common sense, but it's supposed to have enough that keeps you into it to the point where you're not thinking about the real world, what's going on around you. Once again, it's not supposed to lead you up to the conclusion that you're comparing the real world to this world. Wow. And I did exactly that. It brought me back to the real world because it was so unreal. It is just so unreal to the point it brings you back. It pulls you back into the real world, and you just completely disassociate yourself with the anime that you're watching. And it's just, wow. Okay. If this wasn't enough, right? More bits on the common sense part. Okay. They killed Del. Or Delph. They killed him, right? Or so you think. They killed him. So he's not dead. Apparently. He comes back in the jet from the real world. And apparently Delph was there on the jet and he fell asleep in his room. But the sword was broken. He died. But he didn't die. What? He died but didn't fucking die. Anyway. Here's another thing. All throughout the entire series, as a matter of fact, Louise is like, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, I love you, let's get fucking married. I don't know, what are you talking about, marriage? What happened there? Again, second season, they got married. Second or third season, they got married. Okay? No, it was the second season, I'm pretty sure of that. Second season, they got married. Apparently that was completely not a thing. Or maybe that was fake, or maybe they imagined, or maybe I'm imagining this. But I'm pretty sure the second season had an ending somewhat close to a marriage, somewhat like that, and a massive tragedy that was going on at the time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. Because, yeah, I remember, Sato dies in the second. And then he gets revived, and then it brings in fucking Tiff. Because she's the chick that revived him, apparently, or some shit like that. Yeah. What the fuck? That's another thing. Sato apparently dies at the end of this season, too. But doesn't die in the same respect. Again. Because apparently he's, a familiar of two people, Tiff and Louise. Okay. So, Gandalf lives on forever. According to this is how their logic works. Gandalf lives on forever. And if you are one and the same, I can't remember the name of the other, I'm just going to call it a persona, to say, or person, that he was. You know, he had the giant fucking rune on his chest. That apparently, it split him into two people, but he was the same person in a sense. But that half died because he used up all of his power. That half of him died. But Gandalf lives on, so he's still alive. The fuck? What? Oh, what? Huh? I mean, that's one of those moments that made me go, wait, what? Hold up, hey, this is what the real world looks like. What the fuck am I looking at? What is this? What are you trying to feed me? Some kind of fucking horse hockey from hell? Ah! Ah! Choking this down, man. It's just, I couldn't wait for this to be over, in a sense. Until I got to the last 3 episodes. Once again, pacing great. It was beautiful. I'm gonna get to the ending of this season. Absolutely astounding. Brilliance in its best. They came out with that brilliant. It was a cliffhanger ending, yes. But they did it right. I mean, they got married again, which was like a whole what the fuck moment. But I guess you can make it, it's official now. They're officially married now. But, oh, okay. They're officially married. Officially married. Still trying to process that and to make sure I got it engraved, just in case there's another season that comes out and they're not married again or something stupid happens. Because I have a bad feeling something that they said in this season and they get new seasons, it's just going to completely get thrown out the window. They've done that. They've done that a lot. They add content, and then the next season they pretend like it was never there. They've done that a lot. Okay. Oh, yeah. In other sense, Tabitha's a queen. Okay. Tabitha's a queen. And her mother's no longer sick? Mother's no longer sick. Moving on. Elves are good? Elves are bad. Elves stay bad, but some elves are good. Okay. Got that part too. ADHD. Ugh. And they tried so many times to clean up their mess that it just fell apart, and it just let you see into the true aspect of what they were trying to create, but didn't leave the full of illusion, which led to the fantasy bit of this anime to fail. But I mean, take a lesson. This has some very good highlights. Like, the action that did happen was pretty damn good. It was interesting. I mean, it was slow action. It was not the absolute wrecking, blazing badassery that you see in like SAO or High School DxD or something like that. It's more slow paced. Like, you're riding on a dragon, cast a few spells, Sato gets in there, sword fight, that kind of thing. Sword fight, fast paced action, but you only see that for a couple seconds. And the effects were halfway decent. I don't really have too much to bitch about that. It was definitely not as good as an action pace as SAO. They had that nailed to the floor. It's what kept you into that anime was the action. Anyway, guys, that's it for this review. If you got any specific content you want me to provide, like a certain review on a certain anime, leave a suggestion in the comment box down below. If you like the content I'm providing, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want more. For hell, leave comments down in the comments box. If you think I'm doing something wrong, let me know so I can improve myself, make myself better, make you enjoy what I do more. Anyway, that's it from me. This is Legend of Heaven, and I am out.